Hey everybody, it's been about 4 months, a little bit under, since I finished installing the native bed, and I thought it might be fun to give you guys a little tour today of what's going on out here. It's really amazing how quickly the plants have grown, and also how quickly they've managed to attract some butterfly visitors. This is one of my favorite plants. This is that whirling butterfly, and it has just bloomed so beautifully, and I think it's so interesting. There's the pink versions of the flowers, but then there are also these like plain white versions, and just really one of my favorites. Highly recommend. The water feature continues to be a nice hit. It's attracting birds and squirrels, and I even caught an opossum drinking out here. I love this bulbine. These cute orange blossoms, I think they're just fantastic, and it seems to bloom all the time, so I definitely want to include that in future projects. I also am really thrilled with this skull cap. I have a pink and a purple one, and it's just growing and filling out so nicely, and it blooms. It's been blooming since I planted it, so definitely one I want to keep for the future. And this, the tutti frutti agastache, has just exploded. You can see there's even bees on it now, and I just love these purple blooms, and the leaves have a little bit of a like an herbal scent. And then here, these are our passion vines, and I want to show you, we've already got just tons of caterpillars. These are the Gulf fritillaries, and over here, this is a Gulf fritillary chrysalis. So we're definitely going to want to keep our eyes on that, see if we can catch it emerging. And then over here, this is tropical milkweed, and it's already attracted monarchs. We've had a few that we've hosted, and I'm going to actually show you a Monarch Chrysalis in just a bit, but there's actually a monarch caterpillar I can show you. Look how cool. They're just so cute. So it makes me really happy to see them. And the milkweed is actually starting, some of it's starting to go to seed. So that's kind of fun to see. Oh, I see a baby caterpillar. There, he's so tiny. There we go. Super small. And they've been pretty consistent. You might be curious what all this stuff is. These were come by chance squash. I think they're maybe like a butternut. They came out of my compost, and so I just left them there. There's a couple. Here's another one. So they're just gonna hang out here until they're done, and then I'll pull them. I didn't have the heart to pull the plants. Really loving this Mexican heather. Such pretty purple blooms, and it has also been blooming consistently since I planted it. Blackfoot daisy. Look how pretty those white blooms are. I really like that one. And of course the Greg's mist flower is going nuts. Starting to put up some pretty purple blooms over here. This I think is the Copper Canyon daisy, and it has exploded also, almost more than I had bargained for, but that's fine by me. And this was the skeleton leaf goldeneye that I had transplanted from a potted container, and it just started making these really beautiful yellow flowers. So I'm excited to see that it's blooming again. And before I let you go, I've got one other super cool thing to show you. So take a walk with me over here to the fig tree and check this out. Kind of hard to see, but up here underneath the fig leaf, can you see it? I'm zooming in. It's a Monarch Chrysalis. I was so excited to find this, and I think it's really well hidden, so gonna have to keep our eyes peeled to see if we can see that monarch emerge. And I'll just give you a quick pan of the rest of the vegetable garden. Got some work out here to do. You see some zinnias that need tidying up and some old squash. But you know, things are doing pretty well. It's been unseasonably warm, so things are still going, like tomatoes and whatnot, that I normally wouldn't expect at this point in the season. Well, thanks for coming on a walk with me today. I hope you liked seeing how the native garden is expanding and growing, and I'll definitely keep you updated on our monarch and other butterfly friends.